Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake. Courage isn't having the strength to go on, it is going on when you don't have strength. In politics, stupidity is not a handicap. Show me a family of readers, and I will show you the people who move the world. Religion is excellent stuff for keeping common people quiet. Religion is what keeps the poor from murdering the rich. History is a set of lies agreed upon. Imagination governs the world. If you want a thing done well, do it yourself. Nothing is more difficult, and therefore more precious, than to be able to decide. History is written by the winners. Take time to deliberate, but when the time for action comes, stop thinking and go in. Impossible is a word to be found only in the dictionary of fools. Alexander, Caesar, Charlemagne, and I have founded empires. But on what did we rest the creations of our genius? Upon force. Jesus Christ founded his empire upon love, and at this hour millions of men would die for him. The only victories which leave no regret are those which are gained over ignorance. A woman laughing is a woman conquered. You don't reason with intellectuals. You shoot them. The best way to keep one's word is not to give it. Men are moved by two levers only: fear and self-interest. There are but two powers in the world, the sword and the mind. In the long run, the sword is always beaten by the mind. China is a sleeping giant. Let him sleep, for if he wakes, he will shake the world. The world suffers a lot. Not because the violence of bad people, but because of the silence of the good people. He who fears being conquered is sure of defeat. The reason most people fail instead of succeed is they trade what they want most for what they want at the moment. 10 people who speak make more noise than 10,000 who are silent. It is the cause, not the death, that makes the martyr. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Death is nothing, but to live defeated and inglorious is to die daily. Men are more easily governed through their vices than through their virtues. As for me, to love you alone, to make you happy, to do nothing which would contradict your wishes, this is my destiny and the meaning of my life. Circumstances. What are circumstances? I make circumstances. Ability is of little account without opportunity. Throw off your worries when you throw off your clothes at night. 4 hostile newspapers are more to be feared than 1,000 bayonets. Music is what tells us that the human race is greater than we realize. History is the version of past events that people have decided to agree upon. Victory belongs to the most persevering. The hand that gives is among the hand that takes. Money has no fatherland. Financiers are without patriotism and without decency. Their sole object is gain. The surest way to remain poor is to be honest. Great men are meteors designed to burn so that earth may be lighted. To understand the man, you have to know what was happening in the world when he was 20. Glory is fleeting, but obscurity is forever. A true man hates no one. The best cure for the body is a quiet mind. Courage is like love, it must have hope for nourishment. If we could read the past histories of all our enemies, we would disregard all hostility for them. The greatest danger occurs at the moment of victory. In our time, no one has the conception of what is great. It is up to me to show them. The only victory over love is flight. The extent of your consciousness is limited only by your ability to love and to embrace with your love the space around you and all it contains. I have seen only you, I have admired only you, I desire only you. A throne is only a bench covered with velvet. Put your iron hand in a velvet glove. It's the unconquerable soul of man, and not the nature of the weapon he uses, that ensures victory. Great ambition is the passion of a great character. Those endowed with it may perform very good or bad acts. All depends on the principles which direct them. I saw the crown of France laying on the ground, so I picked it up with my sword. It requires more courage to suffer than to die. We must laugh at man to avoid crying for him. I am surrounded by priests who repeat incessantly that their kingdom is not of this world, and yet they lay hands on everything they can get. The battlefield is a scene of constant chaos. The winner will be the one who controls that chaos, both his own and the enemy's. If you wish to be a success in the world, promise everything, deliver nothing. I start out by believing the worst. There is a joy in danger. All great events hang by a single thread. The clever man takes advantage of everything, neglects nothing that may give him some added opportunity. The less clever man, by neglecting one thing, sometimes misses everything. Success is the most convincing talker in the world. A revolution is an idea taken up by bayonets. Wise people create opportunities for themselves and make everything possible. An army marches on its stomach. Give me enough medals, and I'll win you any war. Courage cannot be counterfeited. It is one virtue that escapes hypocrisy.